I'm Patrick Bailey with IQlist.com. Today is May 6, 2022, and in this video, I'm going to talk about a feature I found on Printables, the X-ray feature, which I think is pretty cool to use. Okay, for most of you probably are familiar with Printables or on Printables, and Printables is just the rebranded, what was it called before? It was the Prusa. Prusa rebranded it. And their main reason for rebranding it from, whatever was it, Prusa, whatever, I forget the name now. I've been paying so much attention to Printables. All the files are still there from before, but the idea about Printables, they want to be more generic, even though I'm sure it's all going to be more, well, Prusa, he wants to promote his product because that's how he kind of pays for this site and other things, but also he wants to make more generic so other people can put stuff up there. And also it's a good time to do this because we can see that Thingiverse is kind of dying a slow death. For those who might be tech dweebs, I remember when Slack came out and we had some other programs out there. What was one of them? Can't remember the name of it now. But there was some other stuff out there and Slack just blew them away. And the other people, they had developers, they had the product. They could have done something, but they didn't. They just sat by and watched Slack destroy them. So Thingiverse just kind of sat there, not updating things, not fixing things, not doing much, not paying attention to where the web's going. And I think if this were a business thing, and it kind of is, I guess, they're going to die off really quickly because other people are making better stuff. And I think the best one right now is Printables, and they're putting effort into it. And I think it'll get better. But with that, there's some neat features in here. One I just found, I'm going to share it with the X-ray. And if you have other ones that you know about, tell me. There's a lot of features I probably haven't discovered here, and there's probably some new features coming month by month or year by year. So with that, if you go into any file in here, you can go look at them. So here's the files. I can go click on, I don't know why it's not showing here, but I can go click on this and open 3D Viewer. Now the 3D Viewer has some cool features here. There we go. Boom. So you can rotate it. It's kind of nice. It's cool. But up here in the upper right-hand corner, if you click on this little box, oh, doesn't like that one. Solid. I did this for a reason, didn't I? Did I? Okay, there are some cases, I don't know why this is being a butthead. There are some cases I've gone here with, I know why, I messed this up. It seems to me at the moment, I could be wrong about this, but every time I try to open a 3MF file, I don't get options here, I just get solid. Maybe that's a bug in the code or something I'm just not noticing. But if I go down here, this is nice, I can click on this and select all of my other models. So I'll select the STL version, and we'll let it load. And I'll click on this again. Now I can do wireframe, which you're not going to see much with Nefertiti here. But the cool thing is X-ray. I can do X-ray, which is really cool for magnets. So I can see where those magnets are placed. That's kind of cool that you can do that. In fact, I was on someone else's design today, and I was like, cool, I can do X-rays. So that's kind of a really nice feature. And this 3D viewer, all being just in the web browser, looks really good, and it runs really well. Now with that, I'll just go. This is all about the X-ray. So I'll just show a couple more X-rays. So here is my Kunai knife, the fridge magnet version. And just go up here and do X-ray. And there you go. You can see right down there is the magnet. And it looks pretty cool. Now this one, if I do wireframe, I bet you it'll be a little more interesting. Well, a little bit. That's kind of cool looking. Okay, giant rock biter. I got this giant rock biter, but here's a 3MF version. So let me go over here and do the STL version and do the X-ray because he is hollowed out. So you can kind of, this might be hard to see, but you can kind of see this rounded off shape in here, and I've got these rounded off shapes in the legs. So you can kind of see how he's hollowed out, which is kind of cool. Now, other ones. So I looked up a few other ones. So here is a skull that I think is kind of cool. If you go to X-ray mode, it's just, the skull looks really cool. I need to go print this one out. It looks really cool. It looks like it probably needs some supports. Oh yeah, look at those pictures. That's a lot of supports. But it's probably an anatomically correct skull, and to get that right, you probably do need. But the X-ray looks cool. Okay, split ring. Let's see, X-ray. Yeah, kind of a cool little X-ray there. Nothing in there, but it kind of shows it. But I bet your wireframe looks cool. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. And then toaster. I need to go print one of these because if this is a really good way to test, probably the kind of the new Benchy. I think it's really cool. It does a lot of really cool tests. And if I do X-ray, you can see the inner workings in here a little better. Might be hard to kind of pull it out because there's a lot going on in here. But yeah, you can see that mechanism behind there. That's really cool. I wonder if you can do how what X-ray would look like, wireframe would look like. Oh, well, wireframe you can actually see the innards a little better, huh? If you're paying attention. Interesting. Anyway, X-ray, a useful feature on printables. I think it's really neat. Go use it. And if anyone's familiar with any other new, real cool features that come out, or ones I'm not familiar with right now, just post a message. We'll go check them out. But X-ray, definitely cool, especially if you're looking for things that are hollowed out or have magnets in them. You can kind of see what they are. So with that, let's wrap this up with a reminder that 3D printing is an adventure that you're on. You can develop your skills and knowledge, and you can take this in so many ways. You can make a business out of this, and you can teach others. And you can make some amazing designs. So design it, engineer it. I have a really nice 3D printed wall fastener for my metal IKEA boards that I designed in OpenSCAD with some Fusion 360 threads. I have printed a bunch of them, and I will be putting one of my IKEA metal boards up tomorrow and see how well it works. And if it works well enough, expect it to be on Printables soon enough. And also, I'll definitely do a video on it, because I think it's a cool idea for some useful prints around the home that you can design. I designed this one, but it's really, inspiring. You guys can do things like this. You can things that you customize that are going to solve some problems around your home.